That's the one when Portia said that I've been beating the sleeves off that, man.
Not the sleeves.
The sleeves, Dirty. The sleeves, all of them. You know, was in the crib like this. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? My part was everybody was in her, so we called her a lobby. I said, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. Everybody was in her, so we called her a lobby. That's my part right there. I told you I was going to break it off. The one that I love, man. All of them are good, man. Recess Love before that, man. Stace is the recording artist and the special guest here on 4 Hours with the Fashion Plate.
What up?
Twitter handle is www.stace, S-T-A-C-E, capitalized C-O, www.stace, caps, C-O. Get to him, follow him on Twitter. Hit me up too, C. Martin, A-T-L-P, and get at me on my Facebook, the ATL Fashion Plate. And we are here 4 Hours with the Fashion Plate, SimcolFM.com, genre-free radio, and it's 2 for Tuesday, and why not play 2 in a row from the special guest today? The first one, Recess Love.
Right.
Give me a little bit about that one, any creative brilliance, how it came about, recording?
Recess Love, man, that's actually one of the first songs that my Kids Network, which is called Recess Love, that's the name of the Kids Network, that's one of the first songs we put out through the Kids Network, and that is some good music for kids, man. It's just clean,
right,
and all about having fun, man. So I actually have my little niece on there.
I was gonna ask you, who's the kid at the end?
Actually, let me go ahead and put it on blast. I got Portia, my publicist, right here. Get on the mic, say something to the people.
What's up, Portia?
Hello.
How you doing?
So it's
I'm good. Great.
So it's actually talking to Mike, boo.
I am.
Yeah, so it's actually her and my niece.
Okay.
You know, saying the bop bop da in the background.
Right.
And it started off, man. My little niece was running around. She just kept singing this thing. I was like, man, let's turn this into a song, man. You know, let's get some other kids and make it fun.
Do something with it.
Yeah. So, you know, Recess Love, man.
That's what it is. Like that one too. And that was a question. I was like, who is the kid? That was what I was going to ask you.
Who is the kid?
Who is the kid? Right. A little bit. Yeah. Those are my notes. I wasn't going to be like, who's the kid, man?
So now you know.
right.
Oh, and they can check the Kids Network, recesslove.co.
Okay.
You'll find everything you need to
know about that. We're going to talk about that. You need to pump that up because we're going to get to, before you get out of here, how we actually met, the cool event that me and you, Portia, everybody met at, and we've got to blow that up because it was about the kids as well.
Right.
But we're going to save that, so stick around. That's the tease, everybody, the tease. Now, it's getting harder to cheat. My jam, I love that. Like I said, beating the sleeves off of that. Give me, where were you at with that one? It's getting harder to cheat. Whoa. I mean, can you divulge? Is she watching?
Of course, man. Of course. Shout out to all my exes if y'all watching.
I didn't want. Hey, look. I didn't want you to leave the radio station and be like,
yeah, I know, right?
You know what I'm saying? Hey, girl.
Get got out in the parking lot.
Right. Like, oh snap.
Nah.
But give me a little something on. It's getting harder to cheat.
It's getting harder to cheat, man. I think I'll put myself out there, but I think every guy goes through this moment where, you know, everybody's tempted by something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's keep it real.
Everybody's tempted. Well, yeah, but everybody's tempted by something.
Yeah.
So it's getting harder to cheat doesn't necessarily mean I'm cheating.
Right.
It's just saying, you know, now in today's times with everything we have, the Twitter, the Facebook, Instagram,
exactly.
You know, you got Ustream and YouTube and everything. It's just you on camera,
right? You in pictures,
yeah. People snapping pictures, so
right.
You know, it's really getting harder to cheat. So in this song, I kind of talk about everything I'm doing to cover up my tracks.
Gotcha.
I'm flushing stuff down the toilet, taking my clothes with the lipstick to the cleaners. I'm erasing texts and pictures out my phone. Some guys know about that. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm just saying, like, you go through all of that.
Why
is it really worth it?
Exactly.
By the time you got through all that, you might as well just, I don't know.
Right. You know, this is usually, where you're going with this is usually a topic for On Vu's Nothing But the Truth. Her show comes on after mine from 8 to 11.
I heard about that,
and I know you're watching and listening. Thank you so much. And I'm going to get you a quick little relationship from Stace, the recording artist. Your own personal relationships, things you've been through, does that go into your music?
Man, yo, all of it.
He said,
all of it. I'm sorry to every female I've ever dated, man, but I talk about you somewhere
in your music.
In my music, man. But you know, all the ups and downs, it's just gonna make you a better person.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
You know, you're supposed to take those things that hurt you or maybe negative, and you turn them positive.
That's what's
you know. So I take all of those emotions out, put it in my music.
Right. And so other people, because ain't nothing new underneath the sun.
There really is.
Like you said,
really
to all the fellas in Portia chat, and then to all the women too. You know, been tempted to cheat or have cheated or have been cheated on.
Yeah.
Can't believe, wait a minute, I know I can't believe she did me like that. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna. Portia, like really. Is that what I came today to hear your personal problems? I'm gonna hold it together. And let's get Portia in here for a little bit. Your publicist, from what you said, your boss, you know. What's it like working with this guy to see his career grow, to help him in his endeavors? Talk to us.
It's rewarding. It's rewarding to see other people succeed.
Right.
And as a publicist, I always tell him this: when you succeed, I succeed. So any accomplishment that he makes is me. It looks great on me as well.
Exactly.
So, and as far as talent-wise, he's got the talent. Go ahead and do a plug. He's a producer, he's a writer, he's an artist, musician, not just a beat maker. He plays actual instruments.
Let me stop you right there. There's a difference, everybody listening, between making beats and making music.
Okay, well, elaborate.
Okay, alright. You put a little 808 drum kit together and you put some little bells. That's not making music. You just made a little beat.
Gotcha.
I appreciate you, you know, the producers out there. Shout out to you. But that's not music. Funny story. I'm gonna tell like a short story. I was in the studio with this one producer. I'm not gonna say any names.
Right.
And I was playing something on the drum kit, you know, a little MPC, whatever. And then I started playing some pads that sounded like the keyboards, and I was like, man, this don't have the feel I want. So I went over to the actual keyboard and actually started playing. He was like, wait, you actually know how to play? And I was just like,
come on, dog.
Yeah, man. Like
I do this.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So there's a difference. There's a difference. Keep going. I'm sorry. I apologize.
No, but that's it. It's great to work with other talented people.
Nice.
He's very talented and super successful thus far, and great, and a whole bunch more to come. So.
Sky's the limit. I gotta tell you, man. When she called me. I don't know. We've been talking back and forth, and I told her, man, she was tweeting and hitting it up, and I was like, hey, man, I might need to steal you from the stage. You on point. As a publicist, she is 5-star. Portia.
Yeah, my publicist is a beast, man.
Ain't even playing on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Beast, like,
big shout out to Portia, who is on the team, and shout out these other two ladies who are helping the girl on the camera. No, I love you.
Anyana on the camera. Rosa. We gotta get her on the. You hear it.
Alfie with the applause. Right on, Alf.
Shout out to Alfie on the boards, man, keeping us real crispy.
Yeah.
I got Anyana, she's definitely our photographer and videographer, and I have my assistant who hates being on camera, but I love getting her on camera. Sherry, wave to the people. You got camera.
Real quick, hey Sherry, look at her. Like she was looked like she was the queen of the Rose Bowl parade. She's like,
You know they got you on camera.
Big shout out to them. And as we wrap up this this next segment right here, we got more to come.
Of course.
Talk about the team, these 3 women, and anybody else who is an integral part, let alone those who have helped you get to this point. How important it is, and how important they have been to you to get you in your stage of this career.
Well, first we got to talk about Fly Company Music Group. That's the label that I have. That's the label that I run, and we have several artists on that. You know, on that label. There's me. I'm also an artist on my label. We have MR, who's in North Carolina. He's a producer. We have O-Mobs, who is a Christian hip-hop artist.
Okay.
He's out in Sacramento, California. And we have Michelle. Just wanted to repeat that.
I got some of her music too.
Yeah, man.
Tight.
She's and shout out to her. She's listening, you know, but she's definitely doing her thing, and she's our spoken word artist.
Right.
So it's a small group. I'm really more in tune with taking what we have and making something from it than just signing 30, 40 people on the label just to say we got 30, 40 people. You know, I'd rather have 3 or 4.
And really generate something.
Exactly.
I got you.
That's the label, Fly Company Music Group, and then my team is the Fly Company. Now the team consists of Portia. We got a publicist. We have Anyana. We have, who do we have in the back? Sherry, Miss Quiet Lady in the back. We have CDG, Cap, he's our engineer. Kevin, we have designers. Shout out to them. So if they listening, we literally have our own team.
I was gonna say, not only a team, a machine.
Yeah, I'm telling you, like,
I like that.
We run it.
That's what's up.
So I just want to make sure I can give the artists on my label everything they need.
Right on.
To express themselves creatively.
That's what I'm saying, man. And that's what you said at the beginning, man. Not just a recording artist. He wears a lot of different hats, and as you hear him spit it on 4 Hours with the Fashion Plate, STACE is a very talented individual, all the same. Thank you for Portia for chiming in here for a little bit. Now we're gonna play one song by you. The one that's coming up is gonna be Miss Robinson.
Okay.
And we'll play that one, then we'll come back and talk to you a little bit more. And where I want to get to is live performances, man.
Okay.
How does it feel to perform live? Fans and that part of what you do
I
as
can go
well.
on and on about that. We'll talk about that.
Yes. Coming up right after Alfie plays a little bit to pay the bills, we will hear Miss Robinson from our in-studio guest today, recording artist. And when I say recording artist, that's just one of the many things that he does. But I don't want to keep going. But anyway, it's recording artist STACE right here on 4 Hours with the Fashion Plate, hosted by yours truly, Christopher Martin, the Fashion Plate, SimcolFM.com.